Right, are we ready for the second half? Good, right, there's no real option on that one. Here comes the second half.
Distilled twice, but Irish is distilled.
So, I don't know about you, but quite often, you know, you meet somebody who you actually, well, if you're honest with yourself, you're kind of hoping that they're having a really crap life, because it makes you feel a bit better about your own. So, this is called With Apologies. I met with you this afternoon, ostensibly to see. How are you doing? How's your life? Are you unhappier than me? I thought that you had much the same in mind. My disappointment with life's cards were what you hoped to find. It's why we fools use socials, to satisfy us that. Compared to us, it's not so good, and on you, fate has shat. I was let down. You're doing great, and joy filled every word. You wished me well and buoyed me up. What a wonderful, wonderful world. Anybody here like dogs?
No!
Then this is for you. I don't care either. But the word dog appears a great deal in the English language in all sorts of idioms and phrases, and this is a little melange of that. This is called bird dog. The dirty dog is on the phone, the dog and bone, to give his dog-eat dog a moan. It's dog-eat-dog near Dogger Bank, her 3 dogs' night, a dog's life yanked. Burned in digital on-screen graphic dogging, you're seeing a man about a dog who went to the dogs in the dog days of summer and left a lap dog and an all-round dog's dinner. That morning after dog's breakfast, when the dog-tied choose to eat up their sick, a dog leg reveals no more than a dog end of doggerel about a dog with 2 dicks. The only thing more certain than death is that we're all a little bit closer to it now than I was when I started this sentence. But the joy of life is the living of it, and so much of what I write really is about falling in love, falling out of love, and completely not having any. This is a serious one about love. This is called Is It You? Love at first sight, confused with lust, or worse, mistook for one we lost or overlooked. Pupils dilate, be still my heart, my destiny arrived, cherub Cupid's dart on us decided. The twist of hair, acute incline, the mimicry of manners, stimulates the monetized minds of hobby wedding planners. It must be smell or chemistry that binds us in love's matrix. If it is electricity, then that would make it physics. There is no art, not much to see in fate, sheer luck or miracle. Perhaps it's all biology, and we are just plain gullible. Now, poetry comes in all sorts of shapes and sizes and approaches. So, rhyming, scanning poetry isn't at all popular with the poetry establishment, which incredibly there is one. But I like it. I think poems should rhyme. That's just my preference here. But there's all sorts of sniffy words for it. If it rhymes, people call it doggerel or comic verse or crap. But it's a bit like pop music was once dismissed. There's all sorts of types, and now it's considered, comic verse, doggerel, and crap actually sometimes. But for me, and for some people, poetry is the voice of the disenfranchised. Other people are bearing their souls. Quite a few of them really should just be in therapy. But for me, it's the joy of words. The sound of words and capturing moments and thoughts and feelings, but really it's about performance. And with that, is anybody here from the Midlands?
Yes.
Oh, shit. This one really should be done in a Brummie accent, so I'm gonna try and upset people from the Midlands. This was inspired by a couple I saw getting off a National Express coach. They were obviously going to visit one of their children. This is called Going Down. Arriving by coach from the Midlands, they're excited, no, nervous, well, anxious. And the glue that locks up their hands is the hope she's a little less thankless. They will tell her of their lovely journey, except for that man who was sick, and ask if they have real chips here, do they cut them right proper and thick. Leatherette case bought mail order, Cooper's catalogue fell from the mail, used twice a year if they're lucky, and the stitching's beginning to fail. This time it's to their oldest daughter, not inclined though to see them at all. She's something high up in crypto, explains why she's too busy to call. They've no choice but to come to the city. It's not friendly or happy or green, but there's somebody famous from TV and a show which they'll boast that they've seen. On the journey back home to the quiet, the pains in her voice, hush dear, don't. There's our son, he's another high flyer. I'm sure he'd like to visit. He won't. Again, you know, the dubious world of, Facebook, let's face it, it's the epicentre of our lives now, and people don't half want to show you pictures of their fucking dinners and tell you stuff about them that really they wouldn't even tell themselves if they had the cognition to do it. So this is called Ask, Don't Tell. With 9 million stories in our city, I so hope that you don't share yours, hun. With such choice, I don't know who to start with, but yours will not be the one. If you wait long enough, someone else will inquire about yours and be interested too, but my appetite's not liberal enough, so I'll leave all the details with you.